Sonic 55, smashing the skulls that hear this. Especially if I could hedgehog it, but I Panasonic. To the right controller down, y'all still gon' feel it. Feel me, frigid, feel it, then fib and say this ain't the illest. Break it down in the 6-1. My mind on towers, seeing but not another, and nigga not on the news. Nah.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to Run Chats episode 30. I'm here with a special guest, Capital Rap Battles title holder. He's the man. Look at it right there.
And your boy, Raiden Black.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, my dude.
You already know it's your boy, Raiden Black, CRB champion. You know, battle rap assassin. Let's get it.
Yeah. So let's start. Let's go back to your younger days. When did you start writing music? When did you find that you had a calling for music?
Shit, man. I mean, it really starts when I was maybe 16 years old. I used to have all my homies at the house in the basement. You know, we'd record tracks and stuff like that. And most of them were all trash, obviously. But, you know, that's pretty much where it all began. A lot of the kind of the core elements of the passion where it all came from was me and my old friend Talib, who many know as Swish and T right now.
Yeah,
we were very, very good friends. He was my neighbor, and so we really put in a lot of work, and look where he is today. You know what I mean? So we both kind of doing our thing right now. So
definitely,
it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, for sure. But that's pretty much how it all kind of began. Me and Talib mostly, and a lot of other artists that you may have heard of too, PLP, OMH, way back in the day and stuff that. And other artists too, man. Just many artists, man. It was just kind of cool. It was just mostly just friends getting together and fucking recording some shit. And then it became something better.
That's how it makes great music, man. You get a vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
And that I could relate to the music scene because I was in it for a long time as well. I mean, I was solo, then I was in a group, then I was solo again, and then
it's the nature of the game, right?
Yeah, and then I stopped, and now I'm doing podcasts and shit like that. But I watch the battles, I see your battles and stuff, so obviously I wanted to reach out. I was going to reach out sooner, it's just I have so much things going on with season 2 of the podcast dropping and shit, but we're here now. And
here now, bro.
We're going to get to know you a little more. And so Raiden Black, is that Raiden's obviously your first name. Is Black your last name?
Yeah, so Black is my real last name, and Raiden is my alias, I guess.
I thought it was your first name.
Yeah, my real name is Ryan. My real name is Ryan, and how I came with Raiden is actually, it wasn't too long after my nephew was born, and his name is Aiden. So I just put an R in front of his name, and I thought Raiden Black, that kind of sounds catchy, you know? So there you go. Shout out to my nephew, man. Aiden.
Yeah.
Love you, bro.
Shit. And so you do obviously battle rap. That's one of your fortes. And then you also record music and make projects. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you favor?
Oh, making music, bro.
Yeah.
110%, man. I mean, that's where it all started. You know what I mean? I like battle rap. Don't get it twisted. Obviously, I like it. But if I had more opportunities with the music scene, I'd definitely take more opportunities, and I'm sure some will come eventually. I'm working on a project right now. I hosted a few projects, and I'm working on one right now. It's just gonna take a little bit longer than I probably hope because of this whole battle rap thing. I went from being in no demand to high demand, after a long period of time. So, but we're getting it done. We're getting shit done.
You were grinding in that battle rap for a while, man. I saw you from the beginning. You grinded to get there, and you deserve that title, man. You did what you did. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. No, definitely. You gotta give people their flowers while they're here. You know what I mean? And Ottawa, I love the city. I love the people. I love the artists. Even if some of them don't like me from the past, I still like them. Like,
Yeah, I feel the same way too. Yeah.
I'm just, like, if there's bad blood, like, you guys can keep it. You know what I mean? I don't need it. Like, I don't hold grudges. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to let people live in my head rent free and shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you definitely grinded to get that title, and you want to show that belt one more time? It's fucking dope.
There's the belt right here.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
try to get a little bit of a close up here. So
Ooh.
it says Capital Rap Battles. We got a Bender shout out on the belt. He's a battle rap legend.
Yeah, rest
And,
in
we
peace,
got the
Bender, man.
Fireman buildings right here.
That's dope.
And we got the first champ right here. And then my name is gonna go under that one at some point. So
That's dope, man. And are you defending it anytime soon?
like yeah, I just defended it. What was it, like almost like a month ago? I think it was like almost a month ago or something like that. So I just defended it already, and yeah, so that's Raiden Black versus Santo. It's on it's on CRB Capital Rap Battles. Check it out on YouTube and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I just defended the belt, and they don't know who's really next after that. So I think the league is gonna work on something to kind of determine like a real contender.
I think I'm gonna come for it, bro. I think I'm gonna come for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking playing. I'm playing. That's the last thing.
All the time, man. All the time.
It's the last thing I need to do is start getting into battle rap. I'm just gonna start making more bad blood. But
I hear you, bro.
you sent me a track. I went to check the title. It was called Fireman.
Yeah, it's called Fireman. It's one of my favorite tracks personally. So.
And it's featuring a few artists, eh?
Yeah, Lingua Franca and my boy Cannon 2 Time, produced by Sniper Real. It's one of my favorite tracks because like they're like my really good friends. I worked with both of them, and like they're just really good friends. It's just like
It's a
that's
vibe.
why I like tracks like that. You know what I mean? I like tracks where you make when they're really talented artists. Like these guys are super talented, and
Are they from Ottawa too?
yeah, they're from Ottawa too. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, when you talk to them, if they want to do an interview, I'm always doing anybody. Anybody's welcome on the show. You should let them know that I'm doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I can let them know.
I mean, it's just, I might not get the most views on my page, but I mean, when you get the right views, it means something. You know what I mean? People take a lot.
Yeah, exactly. But like, you always gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean? You
Man,
always gotta start somewhere.
I'm not even really worried about the views. I just like the content. It's the content that matters to me.
Yeah, same here. Like, I don't even have that many views still. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have as much views as I feel like I should have right now. You know what I mean? But that's all gonna change really soon. So, like, my last battle is we're pushing 2K, and it dropped like 3 weeks ago. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, like, Capital Rap Battles itself grew exponentially very fast. Like,
yeah,
like it went from just being outside, and then it moved into venues. You know what I mean? It's like an Ottawa King of the Dot, but it's our own. And we needed something like that for a long time because there's a lot of good rappers out there that don't record music; they just want to battle rap.
yeah. But not only that, like, I feel like there's a lot of battle rappers in Ottawa that aren't battle rapping.
That's
They're
what I
not
mean.
doing it as much as they should be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of them like have like very good potential, and like
Yeah.
I don't know why they hold back. I really find that Ottawa doesn't network with each other enough, like they should.
Yeah.
We should be like a lot more branched out. Like we shouldn't be so within like a group. You know what I mean? You should, whoever it is, like. Obviously, you want them to be decent on a track. You don't want someone fucking horrible. But,
Yeah.
Like people should be doing tracks with everybody because you never know who's listening to whatever. Like it could be someone that you're on a track with and someone likes you on the track and calls you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, man.
It's an opportunity in every step you take with someone else.
Yeah, like when I hosted the first like project that I did where I hosted one, it's called Shiggity Season. And you know, all the music's still there. You can search it up on YouTube and stuff like that. But what I did was like I kind of went to like mostly Ottawa artists and saying, you know, like you want a song you want to put on, like it's like free promotion. All you gotta do is give me a song and I'll do the rest, pretty much. You know, it's just free for everybody. It's just a free thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like with this project, I'm also trying to do the same thing, but I'm gonna take a little bit more time with it because I really want like the best somebody has got. You know what I mean? So you know, I want to lift them up, like uplift them and get
That's
into shit. We could promote each other. We could do whatever if we just work together. You know what I mean? It'd probably be better for most of us.
when you have that project and it drops, let me know, and I could just post some of whatever the audios on my channel, so you know they'll be just for people exclusive. They can check it out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll let you know as soon as possible.
Yeah, anytime you want to like come back and like we do the show all the time. Like I have people come back on. I mean, I've been doing it with people from all over. I have a few interviews from a couple guys out in Atlanta that are doing big things.
Nice.
We're talking with the dude that I interviewed. He has a connection with Slim Thug, so he's trying to get him on the show. So
Nice.
yeah, OG Slim Thug, that'd be dope.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy for you.
I like to talk about his past beefs and shit because he had a lot of beefs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so uh, yeah, let's talk about your music aside from the battle rap. Do you have like what's your last project that you dropped?
So the last project that I dropped was called Better Late Than Never. It was a project that I dropped before my first attempt at the title against Poe Rich. So it was kind of like a
Shout out to Poe Rich.
shout out to Poe Rich, absolutely. It was kind of like you know, like a showing them that I could do it all, you know what I mean, before I jump back in the ring and stuff like that. So I dropped like a bunch of like brand new stuff at the time, and I also dropped like a couple of my older tracks that not too many people have heard. I kind of like redropped those, you know. And yeah, so I think you can get that on. I think you get on SoundCloud or something like that.
Yeah.
SoundCloud, or I think it's on YouTube. If not, I think that's on the list of being re-released on YouTube as well. But there's some of the tracks that are on YouTube that are still on the project as well. So
Yeah, I see. I've seen your tracks on YouTube that are out there. So I was checking them the other day because I knew we were going to do the interview soon. So I was just checking them out. But
nice.
yeah, definitely. Like I remember back in the day when, because I think you were still rapping at the time when I was rapping too, and we didn't connect, but we knew each other by I guess just hearing the names.
Yeah.
But it's definitely good that you're like trying to get Ottawa artists all on one track so they could showcase what they're about and their talent, you know what I mean? And it's always cool to see like a bunch of artists on one track because like everything is it's always different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be kind of a long process, but I really hope to get it done by the end of the year. So
Yeah,
that's the goal, by the end of the year.
I mean long process means a good project, so
Yeah, I don't want to rush it or anything like that. I really want to make it very well done and a little bit better promoted. I think with each one that I drop, they get a better promotion. And you know, obviously with this whole battle rap thing too, that's also helping the whole thing, the whole scene as well. But you know,
yeah.
like I always say, man, like I'm not a rapper now. Like I feel like I want to be like more of an artist, you know. So
Yeah. So you're working more like on your music aside from battle rap now, like you're more focused on the music?
I would probably say I'm very equally focused. You
Yeah.
know, I think some nights I'll like if I some nights I'll just go hard on the music because the music thing is different for me now. Because like I feel it's a bit more natural, so it's easier to do. You know,
Mhm.
easier to work on music for me than it is for battle rap. Like battle rap's always a complex fucking puzzle to me. Like I
Yeah.
look at battle rap very differently than maybe some people, but to me it's just a big complex puzzle that needs to be solved. So
Yeah.
that takes a lot of time. Whereas music is just so natural. It's so It's just so in me, you know what I mean? It's easier to write to music, I feel.
Yeah. Because you're not focused. You're not focused on one thing. You're focused on creating something. You know.
Yeah, exactly. There's more options.
It is very different.
Yeah.
But how long have you been battle rapping for now? It's got to be like 6 or 7 years, maybe even more.
Let me see. I can find out right now, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be off by a few years, but.
So 11 years.
Oh, 11. See, yeah, I was way
11 years. 11 years. My first like on-camera battle was like 10 years ago.
See, that's wild, man. Time flies.
Yeah.
And like, if you watch that battle now, what do you think like you should have changed? Do you think anything you should have changed?
God. Yeah, everything. I mean, pretty much everything. But like, here's the thing. Like, sometimes I'll watch my first battle and I'll be like, I'll think to myself like, there's something there, but obviously it's like definitely needs work. But like, I noticed that I got like a couple of reactions to some of the things that I said. But like in my first on-camera battle, like I got fucked up. Like I got very badly beat in that battle.
Yeah.
So
who was the first battle with?
His name was Illy.
Illy?
Yeah, he doesn't do it anymore though. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that first battle I got fucked up, like I went in there not thinking about, oh shit, he's just gonna drop ginger fucking jokes the entire fucking battle, you know what I mean?
I'm sure you get that a lot.
Yeah, but like now it's like literally one of the worst things you could do against me, you know what I mean? It's just like if you want to lose, you can do that, but
it's like the first thing like someone like who's like not new to battle rap but just trying to like figure out what they can say, and the first thing they see is like someone with like red hair and they're like like
yeah.
you don't have any other fucking ideas like
Yeah, I mean I dealt with that for a while for sure, but eventually it's just not now. It's just not the thing to use against me. Now you say that you're going to lose now. Like I got rebuttals for that shit all day. So
I regret never joining the battle scene because I always like had a like when I'd freestyle like I'm battling somebody, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
like that's how I got all right at freestyling anyway, not like fucking fantastic or anything, but I always freestyle like I was battling someone, and I was like I could go on there and make some fucking jokes and shit, you know what I mean? And like I knew like their first target would be like, oh, fat man. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's not creative though, you know what
no,
I mean?
exactly. And like I'm like whatever, like good call.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, if you want to take something like uncreative, you have to really like make it creative, you know what I mean?
yeah, like
The topic on like someone being fat or someone being a ginger is like you could still make it into something really good, but like be prepared for the consequences of like the obvious tactics, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
like and the rebuttal, like
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
And like you're like do you have a process when you're like trying to like when you know who you're gonna be battling, like what do? Do you research them?
Yeah, so every battle for me is different. Like it's a different story each time. So like I don't know. I know some people they go on like their opponents like Facebook and try to like dig dirt and shit like that. I don't do that personally because like I don't know. I just don't see like a point. To me, it doesn't prove to me that I'm better skill wise. It just proves to everybody else I'm just some weirdo that fucking goes in your Facebook and like tries to dig dirt. Like I don't like that shit. This is about rap, you know what I mean? And we can still get personal and shit like that, but my process is pretty much like I watch every single battle that they have,
Yeah.
like all the time. And then I break down what I want to say in 3 rounds, but I always want to leave room for just being comfortable and freestyling and rebuttaling and like all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? So like my process is different each time, but that's pretty much like the gist of it because each opponent is a different person. So it's like you get to see like what they're good at, what they're not good at. Some of these guys are going to be better at freestyling than me, And then so it's like, okay, so if he's better at freestyling than me, I gotta have a really good pen, and I gotta match his freestyling as much as I can, and you can get the win. Because if you're confident in one, if you got strength, you're gonna use that strength to a T. You know what I mean? But you want to really compete with them in his strengths as well. So
yeah, I feel you.
yeah, some motherfuckers don't even have strengths or weaknesses.
Some of them can just take jokes, you know what I mean? Some of them just let it go through them. It's whatever. They're there.
Yeah, well, yeah, like some opponents will come with just jokes. They'll just come with jokes.
Yeah.
Like they're not rappers, they're comedians, but they want to battle rap because it's a form of roasting, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So their styles are different. There's a really tough styles because you gotta make people laugh too, you know what I mean? And be fun and shit like that.
you gotta like drop a few jokes, but you really gotta rap and like show them like this, like it's about the bars still, you know what I mean? Like
they'll battle rap at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you still follow KOTD?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
who's your favorite battle rapper at this moment? Because I guess it changes a lot.
I mean, like these questions are always hard because it's almost like asking like who's your favorite rapper or who's your favorite artist.
I know.
Like, I don't have an answer for any of that. Like I'll admire artists and rappers and stuff like that, and like you'll always like have the icons and stuff in your mind and stuff, like the obvious people, you know.
Pat Stay, I always like Pat Stay, man.
Yeah, Pat Stay's great. He's very charismatic. He can rap. He's a showman.
Everything right now.
He's a showman, yeah. True showman, for sure. He's a champion too, right? He's champion. Yeah, he's definitely fun to watch for sure. Pat Stay's always been fun to watch.
He's funny.
He has a really cool style.
Yeah,
I appreciate his style.
Yeah,
but there's other guys too. Like there's other guys like people don't really talk about that I kind of like. Like I like this guy named PC. I think he's funny and he's got bars and stuff like that. You always gotta shout out Sharon and stuff too.
Yeah, he's insane.
You know, Bender, God rest his soul.
Yeah,
Bender.
man, that hurt. That hurt when that happened, man. We were supposed to do a track. He heard a track that I did, and he liked it, and he's like, "Let's do a track." And then I was like, "All right," but I was in college at the time, so I was like busy doing shit, so I couldn't record right away. And then I recorded my verse finally, and then like a couple weeks later, I heard like he passed away, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" Like that's just, you know, and, like he was such a nice guy, like a human being, man. He was just a really nice guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's an icon in the scene too. So.
Oh, he's a staple in battle rap for sure.
For sure.
You know what I mean? He definitely deserved like all the like comments and everything he got. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. He was just a really nice guy. It's just too bad.
Champion as well.
Yep.
Champion, king of that champion. But yeah, I mean, I'm following KOTD. Like, I'm not the type of guy. Like, the thing with me is like, I don't watch battle rap often, but I do watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'll hear about results and stuff like that, and if there's like a battle that kind of just comes across my way, like I'll watch it. Yeah. But I don't like sit there and just like watch fucking battle raps all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's just like I want to stay kind of true to like my shit. You know what I mean? Like if the more battles I watch, the less I'm doing shit for myself. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll watch a battle maybe like once or twice a month.
Yeah.
Just to kind of fire me up, just see what's out there, see who's killing it and stuff like that. I'll check out like the OGs and the vets, and then I'll check out like the guys that nobody really knows, the up and comers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I want to see what's out there that nobody's hearing. You know, I'm that type of listener, I suppose. You know, so. Yeah,
no, I'm the same way. I like seeing like the new guys, like the prove yourself battles and shit like that. Like I like seeing the up and comers too. You know what I mean? Like I feel like back in the day, it was so much harder to do shit like this. Like, we could have done shit like this back in the day, but nobody was really doing it, you know what I mean? Like, this is just straight up to showcase artists in the city. Or
we're doing it in, like, parks and shit like that. Like, parks and fucking OC Transpo.
it was,
My first battle ever was on the OC Transpo.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. They wanted to do something, and they accomplished what they wanted to do. And now it's like, it looks legit. Like, people know it. There's big fans about it. I know my boy Dassa is a big fan. I
That's
think
cool.
I think you know Dassa.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Sounds familiar.
Chris Dassa.
Fuck, man, it just sounds familiar. I just can't put a face on it.
Yeah, he's always at the battles.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
big fan. But yeah, but it's crazy though, man. 10 years
Shit,
ago.
man. I hope he doesn't watch this and say like, "Yo, you don't know who I am." I'm gonna fucking feel stupid now.
It's all good, man. There's so many people that, like, you can't remember everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy though. So, like, how you feel like you progressed a lot by battle rapping? Do you think battle rapping helped you make your music better, or do you think making music helped you make battle rap better?
Shit, man. I think both really benefit. They go hand in hand, right?
They
It's
balance.
nothing but a benefit.
Yeah,
I just see it all as that. Like, it's nothing but a benefit. That's it. Making music, battle rap, it just benefits.
yeah,
They go hand in hand. Of course they do. Of course
yeah.
they do. But do I feel like that really like scratched the surface yet? No, absolutely not. I have not scratched the surface yet, but I do plan to. So we got something cooking.
What? And you have a battle coming up or anything? Any new battles?
So I can't say anything right now.
Come on.
I can't because I it's sworn to secrecy at the moment. You kind of caught me at a
Okay.
bad time. But you're probably gonna hear an announcement within like a week, I think.
All
In a
right.
week. So yes, I will. I will say this. There'll be a dead man in early November, and it ain't gonna be me.
I like it. I like it. It's
Yes, sir.
always good to see, like, the rappers that, like, when was starting making music and then making music all the time. I like seeing that they, like, progressed and like took a big step to where they are now, and they're succeeding. So, like, congrats to you, my bro.
Thank
And
you, man. I appreciate it.
yeah, I'm gonna showcase that track Fireman at the end of the interview. We're gonna cut it now, but we'll have you back on again soon after your battle. I think we'll talk about it.
Yeah, man. Much love. I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
we
we'll
could
work something out.
get together and we could film it and watch the battle together, actually, and then have a conversation about it.
Yeah, man. We'll work something out.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it
All right.
happen.
All right. Well, this has been episode 30 of Rum Chats with my man Raiden Black, champion of CRB. Once again, he's fucking, look at him, king shit.
Mm,
And rest in peace, Bender.
Rest in peace, Bender.
Shout out to my sponsors for the show. They send me gear so I could promote them, and one of them is indigenous urban streetwear, and this is a shirt. They have Chief Sitting Bull on it. They
That's
sent
what's
me
up.
that. It's a nice exclusive shirt. They're from Winnipeg. We're gonna be collaborating on my merchandise for the podcast soon, so people can expect that. K-Town Brew out in Kanawaki in Montreal. Mauvais Garçon Restaurant, and who else? Oh yeah, Bandana Canada. Those are the sponsors. I gotta shout them out.
You already know.
You know how it is.
You already know.
But thank you for coming on, bro. I'll let you introduce the track one more time. Just let them know the name and who's featured, and then yeah, we'll talk again soon.
You already know. So the track is Fireman, featuring my boy Kenan 2-time, produced by Sniper Real, Lingua Franca. Yo, this is a banger, man. It's a sleeper, and I hope y'all enjoy it. You already know.
All right, brother. It was good talking to you. Thanks for coming on.
Much love, man. Anytime.
All right, bro.
Salute.
Peace.
What you think of monopolies? I just think monopolies are made illegal in the country, Frank, because nobody wants to compete, huh? Nobody wants to compete. not with a monopoly.
He's trying to make a living.
Yes, you're right. I mean, we just can't do it at that unreasonable expense of others.
Circa boy.
Gotta be fair.
Panasonic 55 smashing the skulls that hear this. Especially if I could hedgehog it, but I Panasonic. To the right, controller down, y'all still gon' feel it. Feel me, frigid, feel it, then fib and say this ain't the illest. Break it down in the 6-1. My mind on towers, CN but not another, and nigga not on the news, nah. Knitting needles, then Annie nibbles your noodle. Nodding as it gets cooked, I knocked out 2 birds with the strudel. The Tweety in the booth, studio gangster that's 20. Talking tough but taking the tete-a-tetes with detectives. Julio a wankster that's making me laugh. You know you swallow your blood before you show me your wrath. It's a game, dog, it's a game. I know, but still, alright, I'll leave that for later. But just keep it 1,000. Stop drowsing, no rousing. The pouncing and lounges, accountants, whatever beef if you ain't bouncing.
Riding through the city, got my money on my mind. Pocket full of lessons, but I never press rewind. I'm gon' fall, and I never look back. But I made it out the fireman, what you call that? I'm the fireman, and it's hot on the block, you see. I call the shots, so this ain't a democracy. Here's the new policy. Live your best life, no apologies before it's taken like a robbery.
Low key, I'm breaking right through the door. Hi neighbor, what I put on this table will result in some high danger. Shiggity, my nature. They talk until they know me on the track, and now these pussies shaking up like some vibrators. Keep it wavy, baby. Time to cook gravy. Looking in the mirror, I embrace me. I'm about to bloom, feeling fresh as a daisy. Take over all the local rap game, maybe. Now I'm chill mode though, too much skill I hold though. Lord of the Ring, I'm a king, you little Dillos Frodo. Will you spittin' so-so in slow-mo with these bars? Shit hit hard, but it breaks when one chop in my dojo. Ninja Raiden Black be murdering every verse I'm in. Sneaking stealth shots with the shuriken, I be murking him. Whoever I battle next, I'll have a word with him. He's a schmuck wanting food, I'll be the one serving him.
Riding through the city, got my money on my mind. Pocket full of lessons, but I never press rewind. I'm gon' fall, and I never look back. But I made it out the fireman, what you call that? I'm the fireman, and it's hot on the block, you see. I call the shots, so this ain't a democracy. Here's the new policy. Live your best life, no apologies before it's taken like a robbery. To the side of town where there's nothing to do but ride around. Right around the corner where I grew up and held it down as a young trooper. Move with the movement, removing any snake-headed Medusas. And my crew on my ready extra wide. And I'm ready to shoot up any typical party. This the part where you part with your jeweler, clean up apartments. My block hot as tamale and I'm Somali, meaning I go on my goons in the lobby. And it's probably obvious this more than a hobby. Shit, you can take your shit outside like a porta potty. You popping mollies, I'm smoking gas like a Nazi. It's 1984 and I know that the feds watch me. Tapping my line when they copy, line for line. I'm a ghost writer for the government, they spitting rhymes. But it's all fine, cause you ain't labeled a criminal. You don't get it, and it's so damn typical. Riding through the city, got my money on my mind. Pocket full of lessons, but I never press rewind. I'm gon' fall, and I never look back. But I made it out the fireman, what you call that? I'm the fireman, and it's hot on the block, you see. I call the shots, so this ain't a democracy. Here's the new policy. Live your best life, no apologies before it's taken like a robbery.